It's just it's silly. It is silly. We're waiting to go live on Facebook. I think we should be live, Evan. Why is it taking so long? Ah, it's live. There we are. I'm going to share this to my page. Show 188, Chili.
Yep.
We got 12 more shows. And
that's right.
We will be show 200.
Can't wait.
I know. I'm going to have to come up that weekend.
Yep. We'll party it up.
Although I'm usually in bed by 10 now, just so you know. Them party days of 2, 3 in the morning, I don't know. I probably could if I was doing something. But I don't know, though. It's pretty hard, dude.
Lately, I've just been sleeping. I've been sleeping a lot during the day. I just sleep whenever. The other night, Vicky and I were up all night long and hanging out in the kitchen, starting painting some cabinets and stuff. And then I slept all day. And yeah, lately I just throw out the clock. I just sleep whenever. I sleep when I'm tired.
Yeah.
And sometimes I just lay there trying to sleep many hours.
I tell you what, it was almost one of them, hey man, let's do this show tomorrow nights. Because I slept so good last night, but I didn't want to get up. And then when I got up, I had a little head cold going on. And that always sucks first thing in the morning. It felt better as the day went on. But just starting your day with a head cold, ugh.
You take a hot shower, blast it all out.
Yeah, I was at work. I can't take a hot shower at work.
Oh, I mean, when you get up in the morning, no. Anyway, yeah, it's just been cold. To get up and leave in the morning has just got to be murder.
It wasn't bad today. Today was kind of like a big break. Because, man, it last week was colder than hell.
Mm-hmm.
And then this week, today, it's 32 right now. So, I mean, I think our temperature this morning was around 31 or so.
Oh, I don't think we got above 30 today here, but...
You're a little further up north.
Yeah, it was enough that actually the chickens came out and walked around the yard. They do not like the snow. So they were jumping around on top of like the raised beds and from things just... But they don't like that snow at all. But at least they came out today. They've just been lately with that cold. They just stay in their run that's kind of secure with tarps and, they're out of the wind and they just hang out there. I feel sorry for them,
Well,
poor girls.
They probably slowed down on the egg laying a little bit, haven't they?
Oh, they always do in the winter.
Yeah.
They need more light and they need a lot of protein, but it's mostly it's daylight, and we don't push them. Some people they'll put a light in their coop to extend their daylight hours to get more eggs, and to me that's really not fair to them. A chicken's only going to lay so many eggs in its life. So you can accelerate your chickens, how many eggs you get, but then you're going to burn out your chickens quicker, if that makes sense. So I would just rather let nature just be nature. And like in the winter, just let them slow down and relax while their bodies are getting through the winter, and, it's okay. We can buy eggs, but so we get like 1 or 2 a day where we used to get like 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not very much. They're not really making us breakfast right now, but but usually we get,
I don't
5
know.
a day, and that's pretty good.
Good prison breakfast. I think you get 2 hard-boiled eggs and a coffee. I don't know what you get in prison. Oh, by the way, it is Al from D-Town&Chili442 Show.
Welcome.
We're talking about chickens and prison breakfast. Start the show with.
I have no experience on the prison breakfast.
No,
but,
I do like a couple good hard-boiled eggs, though. That's a
Mm-hmm.
quick on the run uh,
Good
snack right
protein.
there. Yeah, it is. A little salt and pepper on them and out the door.
Eggs are about one of the most nutritious thing you can eat. I mean, they're great for you. You should eat a couple a day.
Yeah, I got a homie, man, that has shit. I think he just bought 150 layers in the spring.
Ooh.
And these things are going full throttle. But he sells them too.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out Rosemary Farms. Um, that's my chicken dude, man. I
Nice.
have not bought eggs when everybody was, you know, I tried to give him money and, he just,
Mm-hmm.
so. But
Those
that's,
farm fresh eggs they're
oh,
good. I mean, I don't
dude, there's a different taste. There is a
a little bit.
different taste.
One thing I've noticed with store bought eggs, and sometimes maybe it's just the heat, but you'll crack them and hit them, and they almost, when they hit the frying pan, they almost smell a little medicine-y.
Mm-hmm. Like
And
bleachy, I think.
I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. It's just a medicine-y kind of smell, and I've noticed it periodically over the years. But yeah, our eggs, the yolks are more orangey, and I don't know if there's a huge taste difference. I mean, I sprinkle a little Cavender's Greek seasoning on there, and season them up. But I just figure with what we're feeding our chickens, and they got to be better than store. It's good stuff, free range. Real free range. Most of the chickens that they say are free range, they're really not. They've got a little balcony that they could go out onto, but they really don't. They're pretty much in a big giant, warehouse.
Claudia says notifications are not working. You know what?
I noticed that.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna
Well,
have some loyal ass fans because I think me and Evan are probably, with some of the stuff we talk about, we are probably like on that line. Cause I know I do got a couple on YouTube that we got demonetized for stuff we talked about.
what?
So it's probably certain words and stuff, because you can't say the uh, I don't even know, like sexual assault, but the hard R, you can't say that. You can't say the M word, which unaliving somebody. You gotta do all this shit. So
Yeah.
me and Evan will never make money from this. Never.
It's hard to censor yourself sometimes when you're talking about
I'm
something,
not
but
doing that. Look,
yeah, it's hard.
everybody, you might not agree with everything we talk about, and you might, but I don't see how you can't, because we really don't talk politics. We don't talk religion. Um,
No, we
this
don't
is
get controversial.
Yeah, we're just look. We share funny stories, and talk about stuff that's going on in our lives, and that's it. I don't want to get all controversial, and I'm not looking for our viral moment. I'm really not. I mean, I like doing this. I wish we could go back to the old format where we could play some tunes and, you know,
Hmm. Yeah, I don't think we'll ever go viral. No, that you're one in a million, and everybody wants to be that person these days. I mean, you know, I'm, I'm home a lot, and so I'm on a lot of social media and just flipping through like TikTok and Facebook, the reels, just all these people just trying so hard to get somebody's attention and be that next person. And I
well,
guess that's what the rock star is these days, you know.
yeah. Well, but here's the thing: you oversaturate the market with so much, and then you get people stealing other people's ideas, and I because now I'll see like new, like you said, the reels and TikToks or whatever, and you'll see something that was done 10 years ago. And you're like,
Hmm.
wait a minute. That didn't just happen to you. You've scripted that. And,
Oh yeah. Yeah, the jokes, the
yeah.
recycled jokes. Now it's just another format. Uh huh.
But, I
Yep.
mean,
But they're everybody's trying to go viral, trying to be that next big thing.
but, and I think, what people need to realize that if this shit ever goes sideways, that being a YouTube star, that being a TikTok sensation, that shit ain't gonna help you at all. Because there ain't gonna be no grocery stores. There ain't gonna be no iPhones. Yet no DoorDash. You're gonna have to go out and there's gonna be so many people that die with it. If there was a big, uh, say something happened, the grid all falls apart, government falls apart, and it's just people now living. You're going to get a lot of people stealing stuff like that. So your best bet is to bug out, get in some woods, and dig you a big shelter underground. That's your best bet of survival. Um, don't stay in the cities. The cities are going to burn. They'll be the first to go because there's not, most of these people don't know how to fish. They never hunted. You know, half of them got cars, can't even motherfucking drive them.
Hmm.
So,
I hate to think of the collapse because we've all seen what happens on a Good Friday or when people just get the notion that toilet paper might soon be scarce.
oh my God.
You know, hmm.
We were talking about that the other day to somebody, and I said I was so happy that during COVID, the neighbor had set my house on fire, so I got to stay at the hotel. I had all the toilet paper I wanted, Evan. I was throwing that shit out the windows. I was
You're
t-
wiping.
I was TPing the place. We were the only. There was a couple Ameren guys that would come during the week, but especially on the weekends, there wasn't nobody else in that hotel. It was like The Shining. It was amazing.
Yeah, I imagine. Hmm. And you were just pooping like there's no tomorrow
I was. I was. I
with
even
all your free
lined.
TP.
I lined the toilet seat in it, even though I was the only one using it, just because I wanted to absorb the toilet paper. Why these peasants are using Scott's one ply?
I bet hotel toilet paper isn't the softest. I mean, typically
Oh no, this
it's not like your Charmin Extra or something.
we were in the Marriott. We weren't in
Hmm.
the Sandy's Motel there in Decatur.
I'm sure it makes a
We were
difference.
at the Marriott, so yeah, we had nice. It wasn't like uh, quilted bounty or anything like that, but man, it was nice. And all I could get, I'd just go to the cart, you know. And hell, half the time them girls didn't even clean my room when I had them do the sheets. I always tipped them and everything else.
Hmm.
So, yeah, that was crazy. Living in a hotel.
That would suck.
I don't know. It's kind of nice getting up and going and run the garbage route, and they'd tell me, "Hey, run downstairs. We'll put out fruit and shit like that." So I got breakfast. I got my free continental breakfast every morning.
Oh, that's nice.
They didn't make eggs and shit till like the weekend, but yeah, they pretty much were just cooking for the staff. Them poor girls, though, I felt so sorry for them because they were like almost in, they look like beekeepers and shit going in them rooms cleaning during COVID.
Oh, I imagine they probably went overboard with all the PPE and stuff. I
Hell
could see
yeah.
that.
I'm sitting there running around, no
Naked.
mask. Yeah, naked with it, but I'm wearing a mask.
Be protected.
I did. They did open up the pool. You know,
Okay.
because I guess they can't just shut it down. You shut down a pool like that, and because a lot of the chemicals that are in the pool water will actually oil like the turbines and shit. You know that are running those pumps because those are pretty big pumps
Mm-hmm.
that are in those like public pools and shit. So it's bad to just shut them down. So that guy was like, "Hey, would you guys use the pool?" I was like, "Hell yeah! I used to take beer in there,
That's cool.
sit in the hot tub." They never said shit.
If you're
That
the only one.
man, that was I wi- that was a fun time, man. I mean, it kind of it sucked, but it was like, and it kind of it took what 6 months to get back from October to March, so
Yeah, it was a
five
while.
months. Yeah, that was
It was a
horrible.
change. It was a life change for you for a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, but well, hey, nothing really bad came out of it. I mean, I'm still here.
Yeah, you got your house fixed up. I mean, bought you a lot of new stuff, and
Yeah, but I
and did a lot of
lost.
remodeling, and
Yeah,
you know.
I did get my smoker because I
Hmm.
just and I don't know how long has that been. I better not tell that story. Maybe here in a couple years. I don't want the insurance company coming back on me on that one.
I
Well,
doubt it.
no. You know what? That insurance guy told me to get the smoker I wanted, but I had just bought a new pellet smoker. Probably had it not even a year.
Okay, hand
And
them the receipt.
he goes and I said, "Hey, they got pellet smokers, but they don't make the model that I had." And he goes, "Well, get whatever one you want." He goes, "It doesn't matter." So I did. I got the top of the line one. It might have been around 1300 somewhere around, it was over 1,000. But
Hmm.
the one that I bought was like myself was $8.99. So it was a couple $100 more. A lot nicer too. But
Oh wow.
you know what? If they didn't sell, I went and tried to get the exact model. And the smaller model that I could have got that was close to the size, it was still 10 cubic feet off. And that 10 cubic feet on a grill, that's a lot. That's a lot of grill space.
Mm-hmm.
And I cook for myself. I got to have 500 square feet of grill space for some reason.
You like to throw parties. Well, you did when food was cheap.
Yeah, I can't do that shit no more, and well, that's like somebody asked the other day cuz when I first started at Toyota, I had a couple grill outs or whatever and invited a few of the guys, and somebody asked me the other day, they were like, "When you going to do that again?" I'm like, "Shit.
When you bring a pork shoulder to my house.
Man, you ain't lying." Well, yeah, come on over. We'll split a pack of ramen noodles.
Yeah.
Evan, we do
Mm-hmm.
got a couple news stories, and this is why we don't get monetized because I look up news stories and find stuff like this. Man arrested for doing the Roomba Rumba at a Kissimmee resort.
The Rumba.
He was having sex with a Roomba, Evan.
You can do that.
I,
I
Evan, you
thought they
can.
just. I think we have one. I thought it just vacuumed the floor. No shit.
there might be an option. So check that out, guys, if you're lonely tonight. I
Yeah.
Okay, I got to go to this story because U- UK town cancels New Year's fireworks for walrus only for it to masturbate and leave.
Okay.
I
That
got to
crazy walrus. I'm still stuck on the Roomba. So what happened?
Well, Evan, hold on.
That's it. The guy just got busted for. That's it.
Yeah, it just says he was arrested. I mean, they didn't have a picture, if that's what you were.
Okay. Well, we're all right. Moving on then.
Well, Kevin Dale Westerhold, aged 51, was
51.
was exposing his genitals and performing a sexual act with a vacuum cleaner outside a residence on Grassendale Street in Florida.
Yeah, that'll get you arrested. Fucking your vacuum cleaner outside. Keep that inside. That's
Uh,
between you and your vacuum cleaner, nobody else. Man, what's this world coming to?
the vacuum cleaner refused to make a comment, Evan.
Oh, I'm sure. Probably embarrassed as hell.
Oh.
Let me get back to sweeping the floors. Hey, fuck this guy.
A walrus on the shore of UK in December brought visitors from far and wide to view the magnificent marine animal that was long way from home. However, late night visitors to Thor, as the walrus has been nicknamed, got ringside seats to an unexpected peep show as he took the opportunity to make himself happy. And then he rolled into the sea and left. Okay.
I'm at-
Who's going to sit there and watch that? As soon as I see, hey, what's that walrus doing? Oh, he's rubbing one off? Okay. I'm going to go. Because
No.
that's what I
You
would
think
want that walrus to do if he saw me rubbing one off. Hey, this guy needs a little personal time.
You really think you could look away?
What, of a walrus rubbing one off? Yeah. I'd be like, yeah, I really don't need to see the ending. I don't. I know what happens. Spoiler alert.
I guess. I don't know. I can't imagine. I just imagine most people be gawking or pulling their camera out or something. I don't know. That's a good one.
It says it seems the animal felt no pressure from the many watching eyes as it began.
No, it's like a cat licking its butt right in front of everybody in the living room. Yeah. No shame.
Masturbation has also been observed among wild primates, horses, and squirrels. Some animals have even been observed using objects to get the job done, like this wild chimp that got creative with a discarded plastic bottle. Evan, I cannot show you this picture.
I can imagine.
Oh my God. Okay, we got to
Yeah.
get to another story quick.
No, that's something I really never thought much about. I mean, I know a dog will try to get itself off on a human or something, but possibly a stuffed animal. But I never really thought about the whole animal kingdom as a whole. And they're, most animals, it just seem like they do, they reproduce on instinct, and it's not really part of their I know monkeys sit around; they have orgies and stuff like that. But
I've never been
okay, yeah,
invited.
let's
How do
move
you
on.
know that? I've never been invited to a monkey orgy. How do you know they?
You think they send out invitations?
Oh, I don't know. That'd be cool. I'd probably go just to check it out, but I ain't, you know.
Gonna participate?
Dave Chappelle's got an awesome bit about monkeys. If you've never heard it, you gotta go listen. I'm gonna leave a word out of this headline, and then I'm gonna add it in a little bit. Man arrested for seeking diaper changes.
Seeking diaper change for himself?
Yes. And the word
What?
that I left out, Evan, is again. Man arrested again for seeking diaper changes.
Yeah, we need some of those mental institutions back.
Man, and you know what's sad is that guy probably goes and votes.
Yeah, yeah.
If you're heading up to Janesville, Wisconsin, be on the alert. A gang of wild turkeys is terrorizing neighborhoods.
A gang, huh?
I tell you what, I've been on the garbage route out in the country where you'll get a bunch of them wild turkeys, especially like after um, a wheat field. They for some reason they like them wheat fields after they've been cut down and everything. And man, them things they're pretty aggressive.
Hmm.
I thought this one. Remember Bug on Little Rascals? He
I remember Little Rascals, but no.
it, it says Little Rascals star Bug Hall identifies as radical Catholic extremist and reveals he took a vow of poverty and lives off the grid with his 5 kids.
They're all still alive?
Man, that's
I guess.
who did he?
Hmm.
Bug. Oh, he played Alfalfa. Oh, the actor who played Alfalfa in the 1994.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, most of those alfalfa characters, I think they would be,
Yeah,
or Little Rascals characters would be dead.
yeah, they gotta be gone. They gotta
When
be
was that
gone.
filmed? In the 30s, 40s? What was that?
Oh man,
That wasn't 50s. I don't.
no,
Hmm.
no, you're
There were
gonna make.
kids back in the 30s.
Hold on, folks. We're looking shit up. We always do this. The original. Oh, it wasn't called the Little Rascals. It was called Our Gang.
Was that what
19
it was?
Yeah, from 1922 to 1944. Yeah, they're all gone.
Yeah, they
There
were kids
can't
in
be,
the.
yeah,
No, they would be way up there because my dad was born in 39. So, yeah, they were kids in the 30s. They would be, yeah, upper 90s. Yeah.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I wonder if it says.
Yeah, they're. Wow.
I wonder how many.
I can't imagine many of them are still alive.
No, I don't think there is.
No. Nope. Couldn't be.
Uh,
I mean,
yeah, they'd be what over 100 years old.
yeah, they'd be at a, yeah, if
Because
they
if
were
they were
kid actor
kids
and,
in 22, so
or in the 30s and 40s. I don't know if they, how many characters or whatever, how long that ran when they switch, switching them out. But yeah, the early ones, yeah, long gone. Absolutely.
and then Spanky was he was cool.
Hmm.
Man, that was a good little show. And the Three Stooges. I still enjoy watching the Three Stooges, even though I've seen every one. I even like the ones with Shemp. I hate to say it.
You know, it was so dumb but so brilliant. It really was for the time. You know, they really did
Uh,
some unique things for the time being, for what little they had to work with.
this is in Toulouse. I don't know where that is, but a man goes into the emergency room with a shell lodged in his rectum.
Oh, I think I saw that headline. Yeah, they had to clear out the hospital.
Yeah, bomb disposal experts were called in. I'm betting
Never
he
stick
just
live ammo up your ass.
yeah, he just fell on that, Evan.
Oh, I'm sure
Yeah. Do you
it was an accident.
God, I want to call the hospital so bad. If they weren't so busy and just say, "Hey, can we talk to a ER nurse?" How many times have people fallen on shampoo bottles?
Yeah.
Well, Evan, I'm going to tell you what. My ability to find stupid news stories may be getting up there. I'm competing with some of these greats like our buddy Dave Moreland because his bozo criminal of the day comes from Kissimmee, Florida, where cops were called to the Windsor Hills Resort. When they arrived, there was no longer disturbance going on, but residents showed the officers cell phone videos that were certainly disturbing. According to the police report, the video showed our bozo engaged in an intimate relationship with a vacuum cleaner.
Not another.
No, it's the same one.
Okay.
So it wasn't a Roomba, though. It was a Hoover, Evan.
I was wondering how you could get it on with a Roomba.
Well, so now you know. I hope you feel better, Evan.
I do.
Hey, take that Roomba out of your cart on Amazon right now.
We have one.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
He was like, I'm thinking about cutting the show early.
Like, I've rebuilt the thing a couple times.
Oh, have you had to?
Put new filters in it, take it apart, clean it out, and for some reason right now it rolls up on the charging thing, but it doesn't make contact with it for some reason, and I don't know why. It won't recharge itself. You got to stick a book under the back of it to make it work.
Oh.
I don't know what's going on. Might be time.
Oh, okay. Hold on. We do got another bozo criminal. When's it?
Uh-oh.
When was the 27th?
4 days ago.
Oh, okay.
5 days. Oh, 5 days ago.
Okay, so we haven't done this one. This one comes from Denver, Colorado, Evan, where our bozo Charles attempted to hold up a bank. He handed the teller a note and got away with an undetermined amount of cash. He was caught on security cameras, and those photos shared by police led to his identification and arrest. So what makes this bozo worthy? Apparently, in 2018, the same bozo wrote an autobiography, The Life of an Outlaw, which he detailed his previous bank heists, arrests, and time served in prison.
What a fool.
Look, if you're going to write a book about criminal activity, make sure you're no longer doing the criminal activity. Make sure it's something that they can't come back and say, hey, you admitted to this shit.
You have a history of this.
Oh, what a dork.
Yeah, nice job.
That should have been douchebag criminal of the day. Because in his Life of an Outlaw, huh? I might have to check out that book. Charles
Yeah.
Moreno.
Yeah.
Moreno.
Had to put an addition on that book.
Man,
It,
yeah.
did, it didn't work out too well.
He is headed back inside, charged with bank robbery, a federal offense punishable by up to 20 years. He's probably going to get all that. If you've been busted for it once and you keep doing it, look, if you get busted one time at something illegal, you're not good at it. Stop. Find something else to do.
That's the way to look at it.
The way I look at it, if it costs me where I've got to get a lawyer or something like that, I'm not doing that. That's why I hate to say it. I don't drink and drive. I don't hate to say it. Hate to say it. I don't drink and drive anymore. I used to though. I used to grab a couple beers and
Yeah.
like drive out of town, but they were like little, 16-ounce deuces, whatever those
Hmm.
used to be, those little glass Bud Lights. I'd get a couple of those and drive, but I drove out in the country, so
Yeah. Yeah, it was different back then.
yeah,
We didn't know better.
no.
Now, today, people know better.
Oh yeah,
A lot more penalties these days, man. A DUI, that's 10 grand. Easy, easy. It's going to cost you whether go through the whole thing or you fight it or whatever. It's going to cost you 10.
yep.
That's yeah, that first one, and you don't want to get a second one because the people that I've known who have gotten two of them, they've not got their license back, and it's been like a decade or so. You know,
Here, something just popped up on my computer. Beat DUI charges in court.
they're listening to you.
Yeah, they are. That's all right. Welcome to the AlfromDtown&Chili442 Show. Quit showing me Taylor Swift shit, by the way. That was a joke that me and Evan did a long time ago. I've been Xing out all of them. Not interested. Not interested.
Those damn algorithms.
Ugh. So I guess there's an alternative Super Bowl.
Really?
Yeah. Because, look, I'm not going to lie. I ain't even going to watch Super Bowl.
I don't care to.
It's the Patriots and the Seahawks. I'm sorry if you're a Patriots fan. I'm sorry if you're a Seahawks fan. But Jesus, we've seen those. Hell, there was almost 10 years that the Patriots were in it damn near every year.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Seahawks, they're not horrible, but I don't know. Boring.
It'd be interesting to see a chart of Super Bowl viewership over years and all that stuff. How it's going down. I think just people are less and less interested in it every year.
Hold on, Evan.
What happened?
Nothing. Seeing if I can look that up. Do we believe those numbers though? See that?
I don't know.
Yeah, that is my thing, dude. I don't buy these numbers. Anytime, numbers are the easiest thing to fake.
Years ago, it was even estimated, they did the Nielsen's on one household, and they figured, hey, this household represents 1,000 households.
Yeah.
So it was, it was all estimated back then. So even if nowadays you actually had a perfect digital, footprint of every TV that was on in the, it's hard to compare. I don't know. It's just one of those things, kind of like alcohol consumption. I keep seeing things about that. That all these big alcohol giants are now like, what is going on? We're building inventory. Where sales are just dropping, 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 and
Okay, Evan.
it's the things that are declining.
1967, it says 123.7 million people watched it. You got the same in 1982, 123. In 2018, 117 million. And then 2025, 127 million. Who was in it
Okay.
last year?
It was
Was it the Chiefs?
yeah, Chiefs and
See?
Patriots. No.
So I hate to say it, Taylor Swift might have gave them a 4 million, because the year before they were only at 123.7 million.
Yeah, I could see last year being a little boost with Taylor Swift and just the Super Bowl, center time, center time,
Halftime show
halftime show.
with
Yeah, thank
which
you.
was Kendrick Lamar.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah, I have no interest. I really haven't watched it much unless you ask me to or we talk about it for the show, and so I do. But other than that, the last 10, 15 years, I had no interest in watching it. It's just I'm not into, you see the commercials later. You see those, the
Yeah.
highlights and
Yeah.
that's what's really about the best thing. I mean, I don't care about football.
And
Um
those commercials haven't been that good. We haven't had good Super Bowl commercials probably in 20 years.
yeah.
My
Last year was the
opinion.
Eagles and the Chiefs. Eagles and the Chiefs. There we go.
Who's the Eagles? Oh, last
Eagles
year?
and the Yeah, Eagles and the Chiefs was last year. Anyway,
God dang it. I just had another Taylor Swift fucking story. That's kind of pissing me off. I don't even think I know one of her songs.
I don't think I would either. I think I would just know it by, okay, this sounds like a female pop star. Is it probably her? I mean, I could probably pick it up, but I don't know any of her material. I feel good about that.
Yeah, me too. I am really
She doesn't make music for me. I mean,
no,
I'm
no.
not her target demographic, that's for sure.
Hey, and one of my favorite bands is Sleep Token. So I'm pretty sure the people that listen to Taylor Swift ain't in digging my Sleep Token. So it's all good. And Slipknot. Big fan of Slipknot too.
You know what was amusing years ago when was it 2018 or 19? 18. Tool released Fear Inoculum and Taylor Swift was number one, and they bumped Taylor Swift off the number one. And all the Swifties are like, "Who is Tool?" I mean, they hadn't made an album like 13 years, and it came out and it was number one, and it knocked her down. Thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, I do remember that. Oh shit, Mick Jagger's granddaughter's lifetime partner believed to be dead after
Oh,
after body discovered at sea.
oh my!
Mm. Well,
Mick Jagger's granddaughter, huh?
is 37.
Wow. And he's still going, I guess.
He's still going, yeah.
What,
Uh,
that is just absolutely amazing. I don't think we'll ever see another band do something like that. I think Stones started 65. There's no band still running as long as them. That is amazing.
Evan, do you have anything for a bitch of the day or
Oh, no, no. Sorry.
oh, that's okay. I had one, but I'm not going to do it because I'm going to get angry with it. And
Yeah, you better
yeah,
not.
yeah, I don't want to do that. Me and Evan, we get on here and talk, and I just look. It drives me crazy. Just the way that the media and everything just divides people. That's why I kind of, I don't know,
That's
but
why
I
you try
get,
to avoid it.
yeah, you got to, you got to, but you know,
I I just hate the media tells people what to get worked up about.
yes,
And you'll see things that happen now and it's, "Oh, this happened. You need to be upset about it." Well, wait a minute. This same thing happened some years ago, exact same situation. Nobody raised an eyebrow, It's just the whole thing is they're constantly stirring the people and it's throwing them things. Here, this is what we want you to fight about. Here, this is what we want you to fight about. And it's just,
and look
and
at
then we have that selective outrage. And then everybody thinks, oh, to be a good person, I need to do this. I need to follow this. I need to take up this torch. It
yeah.
just gets sickening after a while.
Well, and then
It's
especially
tough to watch.
yeah, and if you look at if you step back and take a look, government has done nothing good for the working men and women of this country. They take our money. We see what they've done. They give it away to foreign countries. We pay to fight foreign wars. This is our money. You know, it's not the government making money and saying, "Oh, we're going to spend it on this." No, they're taking our fucking money
Hmm.
and God knows what. In which we got a lot of politicians that are in shit that are haven't been in there very long that are worth $30 million and shit like that. And hey, where'd you get that money?
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
yeah, I just don't like the division. That's it, and it's been here for a while. I'm not going to act like that we're just now divided because it's been going like this and driving me freaking nuts because it's like you realize both sides are being controlled by one puppet master.
Hmm. Yeah. Yep.
They don't,
Yeah.
you know, they're not
You,
worried about how you're living.
no.
They're not worried about if you're eating.
No, the people who run the show, they're extorting everything out of us. The people who run the show, they're not from this country. They're extorting us. They're using us up, and they've been at it for a long time. They're masters at it.
Hell yeah, they are.
Um, you know, I don't want to say who they are. They wear little hats, but but other than that, I don't want to really get into it, so I'll let it go. But I mean, if you just keep looking at everything that happens in this world and just kind of tracing it, it all kind of points back to one group. If we didn't have that one group in this world, things would be a lot more chill, I think. That's just my thought.
Listen, this
Wow.
yeah, Florida woman visits Busch Gardens with her fiance and then backs out the wedding, Evan.
Ouch.
Oh, she went with the future mother-in-law too. She gets a gut feeling to check his phone while she waits for him to get off the ride and see a text message that changes everything. Now, I already know where this is going. I've been
Yeah.
watching so much of this shit on YouTube. And I tell you what, it ain't just dudes. Man, these dudes catching their women with Tinder profiles and shit. And I don't know. Look, when I was single, I didn't have any motherfucking luck with Tinder.
Uh, um, I tried it, but I don't think I did either. I'm really trying to think on that one.
I didn't.
Uh,
And then you got to pay for it to see messages and shit, which that turned me off. I was like, nah, because it felt like I was paying these bitches to text me or something.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I don't. It must have been before it became pay thing, and I actually met Vicky through Plenty of Fish, but and that that took a while. It's tough. I mean,
Oh,
it's tough all over because that's
dude.
your only. It's almost your only option these days. If you don't meet anyone through friends or work or your church or whatever, or through maybe some social activity or something, it's hard. People don't do the bar scenes and stuff anymore, and
No,
get out, and people are just home people, and to meet people, it's unfortunately that's the way it's gone these days.
that does suck too.
It really does.
Because I mean, it's kind of easy to portray yourself as somebody else online, and I don't know. It's kind of scary because there's some freaks out there.
there's, there's a lot of nutty people, that's for sure. Yes.
Man,
Yeah,
yeah,
dating is rough, and there's so many. I see all these TikToks and stuff, and they're just like, "I'm just done with it. I'm just done with it." And a lot of the guys are just women are like, "Why don't guys hit on us?" And a lot of the guys are like, we're just done. We're
yeah.
done with drama. We just want our dog and our garage and our you know and our TV and our wood burning stove, and we're good to go.
And,
Like,
and a lot. Look, I tell you what, social media, and I understand the need to feel wanted and appreciated and all that, but I think you know I'm sorry, but I've seen some videos online of women that aren't very attractive looking, uh, and you will go to that comment section, and 80% of the comments are "You're so beautiful," blah blah blah, and it's like, are y'all watching the same video I am? Because you know that chick's eyes are cocked like a pistol.
it's even funnier when it's a blatant AI picture.
Yeah. Oh
Some chick with
God.
giant boobs, and you go to the comment section. Oh my gosh, oh baby, let me, and it's like that's it's a glorified cartoon.
Yes.
You know,
It it
it
it really
really is.
is. Oh shit, Evan. We just said it really is at the same time.
Yeah, that was that was gay.
All right. Next week we're gonna do chair workouts for beginners over 50. We'll boost dinner. No, we're not doing that. Why am I getting this shit? Chair exercises for the elderly. What the?
Damn.
I'm beating Bill Gates' ass. He's the one that does Microsoft, ain't he?
Yeah, he's spamming you.
He is.
At least it's not the small penis ads.
We are coming up to the Daytona 500. NASCAR begins again. I guess they changed the format. I have not watched NASCAR since Tony Stewart retired.
Yeah, it's been a while. So what's the changes?
I don't know.
They're gonna turn right now instead of turn left. What? I
Yeah.
mean, really, what are they gonna do?
Lap 20, even if you hit lap 20 before the other cars, you got to turn around, start going the other way.
Got to throw it in reverse.
Yeah. I think they ought to bring the figure eight NASCAR races back.
Make it interesting.
Yeah.
Gosh, who would have thought of that?
Uh, Here, I'll read a headline. Kyle Busch questions NASCAR bringing back chase format. So I guess they're changing the chase format. He said he thought we got away from it for a reason. You're probably right, Kyle. You are probably right.
Oh well, NASCAR is another one that's like the Super Bowl
Horrible.
kind of
Yep.
viewership has just slipped by and people aren't as interested anymore. It just got so when when they took it away from the auto manufacturers, the relevance of the cars looking like real cars,
Yeah,
and just became a reshaped thing. And it's all everyone's running a spec engine and spec this, and it's so much identical, and it just becomes who's the driver character and I don't know. It lost something. It lost all relevance along the way, and then I think I don't know. I mean, I don't hate Toyota, but then letting Toyota in, and then Toyota them just saying Toyota, well, you get a pick. You say of what of your design, the best of design because you don't have a V8, and so Toyota got to basically clean slate their stuff, and I don't know. It lost it. It lost something along the
yeah,
way.
it did. It did. And that's why you saw, all look, you pretty much saw Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Gordon, Dale Earnhardt Jr. You saw all them, Tony Stewart. You saw all them guys retire, and there's ones that I ain't even mentioning. The guy that just passed away, Greg Biffle, he retired. Carl Edwards. You had almost that whole. They would have been, I don't know, 30s maybe, that just walked away from it,
Hmm.
So, because it was garbage what they were bringing.
Yeah, they didn't like the circus, and they already made their money and cashed out.
No. Well, Chili, it is
Yep.
about that time. Let's go on and knock show 188 out the park and get ready for show 189. Tell these beautiful people goodbye.
All right, people. Well, thanks for tuning in with us once again. It's starting to warm up this week. Ooh, it looks like it might hit 40s by the end of the week. Anyway,
Hey.
yeah, so hang in there, people. Sunny skies are coming. We'll get through this. Anyway, again, thanks for joining us, and hope to see you back next Monday. Come see us.
Guys, thank you. Show 188 is down. We are counting down. We're going to hit show 200 this year. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing. And we've only done that because you guys keep watching. Because if we would only get like 3 or 4 views, we'd quit this shit. But we get quite a few views, and we appreciate you guys. We love you. Peace. Like I always say, be good to one another, and we'll catch you on that flip side.
Later.